What's all up, peeps? And I'm studying for finals, and everybody's supposed to know this by now. But I'm studying microeconomics, level 2, and basically there was this concept that I learned about dollar auction and winner's curse, and I was like, this concept essentially reflects how people invest their money, whatever IPO or even just stocks listed on the market. So I said, well, I'll talk about it, explain it, and see if I can like bring the situation more to light. So with that said, share your like, share, comment, subscribe to a friend, and yo, with that said, let's begin. So what is dollar auction? Dollar auction essentially is just a game that basically illustrates humans' irrational behavior and their habits to tend to commit to stuff. So essentially, the idea behind it is persons will participate in something even after it exceeds irrational behavior and will commit to the same irrational behavior simply just to win, in theory. So let's say in this example you have $1,000 and persons are bidding to get the $1,000, or say it's $100 and you get the $1,000. That means you have made $900 profit. However, there is a catch. The catch is that if you essentially bid that $100, it gets taken regardless if somebody decides and say, I'm gonna bid $200, beat you out, and get $800 profit instead. You still lose your $100. So the concept behind the whole dollar auction is simply to just illustrate how people like make irrational behaviors, because alright, somebody put $200, now them beat out $100, but then because you want actually make some money, yes, I bid $500, then somebody else bid $600, and then somebody else bid $900, and then essentially when the person who bids $1,000, they're literally paying $1,000 to get $1,000 just because they don't want to lose, until it past the rational point now where you start bidding $1,100 just to say, alright, well, I win and I only lost $100 in this transaction because you're going to pay $1,100 for $1,000, which saying it no make no sense, but that's how human psychology works. And then you're gonna have somebody that bid $1,200 to say basically, alright, only lose $200 in this transaction, and it just doesn't make no sense. And now it becomes a war to bid who can lose the least amount of money, because it already had passed the rational amount, which is to bid anything under $1,000. But yeah, dollar auction is one concept similar to winner's curse, which essentially is the same concept. The only thing is that winner's curse now, you don't necessarily get your money taken. So if you bid $10 and somebody bid 20, they get the item that is being sold. You still keep your $10, but then pay $20 for the item, essentially. But what winner curse does is that everybody come in normally. Let's say you have a car and everybody estimate that car to be $1. Like, that's the intrinsic value of the car, $1. So anywhere else you go to buy the car or to sell the car, it's going to be $1. Alright, but then someone wants the car or says one, like everybody have their own reason why they want it. So the intrinsic value is $1, but when you go to bomb, somebody pay $2 fee, then somebody pay $3 fee, then somebody pay $4 fee, until the day $10, $15, $20. And what happened now is that winner's curse essentially says that the person that normally wins the bidding war is the person that pays the highest, and the person that pays the highest typically pays more than the value of the actual item. So you have an item that's worth $1, you pay $20, forget it. So winner's curse is simply everybody coming with a predetermined value of an item based on information they have. So essentially dollar auction and winner's curse essentially is just an economic phenomenon which just highlights human irrationality. Is me up to a point they're risking to make profit until it becomes a point where they're just trying to risk to see who lose the least. So now it's more of a sunk state. And I know that like saying this, you might say, who would actually do this? But the truth is, a lot of persons do it, and sometimes the best option when it comes to this situation is literally just not to participate. But let's actually put it into like how it actually affects investing now, which is the whole point of this video. So when it comes to investing, you have to use logics. And there are persons, remember that stock market is an open thing, I'm just you alone. So there are persons that have information. Matter of fact, there are corporations that have information that will literally run circles around you and leave you with lemons. When I say lemons, I mean like companies that are way overvalued and won't see any form of intrinsic value to match what you actually paid for it. So I always say, a little knowledge always go a long way. And normally that's why you notice whenever even I do my videos and I do my calculations, I do show how me get the calculations. And if you notice, me even show what and what me use to get the calculation. You see me? So yeah. So it's essentially just to help you guys and like to just understand like intrinsic value of stocks. It can be stocks or IPOs. Is literally sometimes you don't even have to go too in depth. Just understand how the company makes money. You understand if it's making money year over year and use relative valuation. Because that's the probably simplest method of valuation. You can use relative valuation, which is just comparing stocks to stocks. And what I'll do, I'll try to do it. Yes, in the community group that I have, I'll also leave the link in the description. I'ma try to like every week going forward like download document and send it into the group. There is a document that Jane for Manager does. This is not sponsored, just tell you because I usually work there. I'm no how it's done, I'm no say good. So essentially I'll just leave that like every week, every Friday update the document so you can get like relative value. You can get the figures to calculate relative valuation. As me, I did already make a video on relative valuation. Probably should make an updated one, but yeah, essentially you can use that, and I'll probably just leave a template in there so you can use it. But you can also get it to your email. I don't know, I don't really want to take anybody email, but you guys can DM me. You guys typically know how to reach to me. It can be Instagram or so, and I'll try to get you guys to get on the email list so that you can just get the information yourself, even if I try I tend to like upload it slowly. Say it don't make any sense to actually buy stocks when like they're overvalued. So like a stock is intrinsically worth $10, and because of news and hype and everything, it's $25 right now, and you're going to buy that. Like, why? Remember that whenever you're buying a stock, someone has to be selling it, you know. So somebody are gonna sell that stock for $25, even though you know it's actually worth $10, and the only reason why it's at $25 now is because of the hype. So what you can do is just wait a little bit when news die down, and then just wait till the price of the stock come closer to your actual intrinsic value calculate, and then bam, you buy it there. So and the same thing with IPO. Like you'll have an IPO like persons who got in and got get like the shares at $1, and then like within a week or 2 weeks it's at $3, $4, $5. Remember that the person who going sell you that stock would have made like roughly $4 profit, while you having to hold on to that stock that you paid for it at $5. The company going to have to do a lot of work in order for it to actually reach close to that intrinsic value of $5 basically. So sometimes you can just wait till the hype die down and everything die down, and logically just wait, you see me, and don't make FOMO take it over, which is fear of missing out, take you over, and just wait. And you wait until if it's something like you actually want to get into, then you can buy it at a cheaper price at a later date. Because typically after a stock go up to the hype, it kind of now trickle back down to actually where people comfortable like trading it. So sometimes the truth is the best case scenario to avoid the whole winner's curse or the whole dollar auction is simply just not to participate, or at least not participate right now. You see me? And like sometimes to like kind of help you weed out the lemons, quote unquote, you can essentially just conduct your own research to like get an understanding of what each company is, and then build a diverse portfolio around those metrics that you use to get your stocks, and then like set realistic expectations. The stock market is not where people go to get rich like today, you see me, or tomorrow. So you see me, it take a little time. So it might not be 10 years from now or whatever. It can be like a couple months or even like a few months or a year or so. But set realistic expectations for like a company to like grow into the value we end up by that are intrinsic value. So yeah. And other thing is to be disciplined. Cause trust me, you know, I've been a part of the whole hype and rate it, and when new stock come out, everybody talk about it. Can try get some, but as I said, there's always a up to a point. So if you buy a stock or you see a stock, say it valued at 1.5, then you can buy it at 1.5. But if you see get 2, 3, 4, $5, just wait. You see me? Just wait some time and things will just come back down in your favor. And sometimes the truth is, your best move you can make is to just make no move at all. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on the whole econ topic of winners curse and dollar auction. Of course, love you guys. Yo, catch you in the next video. Peace.